Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Tipti Kulkarni, lecturer, Department of Physics, KLS Kokte PU College, Belgavi. In this video, I am going to discuss problems which are connected to the 15th chapter waves. First one, for certain transverse wave, it is observed that the distance between two successive crests is 1.2 meter. It is also observed that 8 crests cross a given point along the direction of travel in, actually this is 12 seconds, not 1 second, this is 12 seconds. Okay, this is 2. So t is equal to 12 seconds. Okay. Calculate distance between two consecutive trough. This is trough. TROUGHS. Troughs. Second one, distance between a crust and the neighboring trough. Third one, wave speed. And fourth one, frequency of the wave. As we know, this is the wave. Okay. So the distance between two consecutive crust or trough is nothing but lambda. Suppose if we consider only one crust and trough, then it is lambda by 2. This basic information we require. Now let us understand one by one. So here is the solution. Distance between two consecutive crusts, lambda is equal to 1.2 meter, which is given. So here lambda is given, lambda value we know, and here 8 crust crosses means distance we have to measure. 8 crust means we have to consider 1 or we have to subtract 1 from this 8, that is 7. Why we have to consider here 7? Because here we are considering 8 crust. 8 crust means what they have mentioned in this case, distance between two consecutive crust and trough. So 7 we have to assume. So distance 7 lambda. So lambda is equal to 1.2. 7 into 1.2 is nothing but how much it is? 8.4 meter. Now the time is given 12 seconds. So time taken to travel is 12 seconds. First one, they have asked us to search the distance. Distance between trough and the crust, lambda is equal to 1.2 meter. So that is given. Distance between the crust and trough, that is lambda by 2. So this is the lambda by 2. So substitute the values of lambda, then simplify 0.6 meter. Wave speed, V is equal to S by T. Then S we know, 8.4 we got. Substitute the value of S and T. T is given 12 seconds. So after simplification, 0.7 meter per second. The next frequency of the wave, that is F is equal to V by lambda. So V, how much we calculated? 0.7 and lambda is 1.2. So after simplification, how much we got? 0.5833 hertz. So in this way we have to solve the problem. Next problem. The equation of the transverse wave is given by y is equal to 0.2 sine pi into bracket 0.02x minus 2t bracket close, where x and y are in meter and t is in second. Calculate amplitude, angular wave number, angular frequency and velocity. They have asked us to calculate all these values. If we compare this equation with the transverse wave equation in general, then y is equal to a sine of omega t minus kx. This we know. Okay. And now this is little bit, this equation is shuffled. So here this is a k and this is omega. So we have to rearrange the terms according to the standard transverse equation by taking this value here, interchanging this value, this 2t here and 0.02 here. Okay. Now after interchanging, and then definitely sign will change. So this is negative here. So this negative sign comes here. Then 0.02 definitely it goes to next of that. So we have to take minus outside So minus 0.2 sine of, if we take this pi inside this bracket, or if we multiply with these two values, then 2 pi t minus 0.02 pi x. Okay, so this is the equation of a transverse wave. Now it is easy for us to say compare. Okay, so we can compare the values now. What is A? A is the amplitude. How much it is? 0.2, 0.2 meter. Here is again, here it is a negative. Here also it is a negative. Definitely we have to neglect that negative value. Okay. The next, angular wave number is denoted by K. So K is how much? 0.02 pi. So pi value is 3.142. Multiply with the K value, 0.02 value, and we will get K value. How much it is? 0.06284 radian per meter. Now angular frequency omega is equal to 2 pi. So 2 into 3.142. After simplification, 6.84 radian per second. Then frequency is equal to what? So frequency formula, we know that omega is equal to 2 pi f. Okay, then frequency f is equal to what? F is equal to omega by 2 pi, and we know what is omega, that is 2 pi. 2 pi get cancels. F is equal to 1 hertz. Velocity is equal to omega by k. Okay, then substitute the value of omega and k value. After simplification, how much we got? Velocity 100 meter per second. So in this way we have to solve the problem. Next problem. So third one, a sound has a frequency of 660 hertz and a velocity of 330 meter per second. What is the distance between two particles in the path of the wave having a phase difference of 60 degree? Here is the solution. So frequency is how much? They have given 660 hertz frequency, and velocity v is equal to 330 meter per second. So wavelength lambda is equal to, we know this relation, v is equal to f into lambda. Okay, so velocity v is equal to f into lambda. So from this relation, what is lambda now? Is it not v by f? So that is v by f. So v is given, f is given. So we have to substitute v and f values. After simplification, we got 0.5 meter, that is lambda. Next one, path difference. X is equal to lambda divided by 2 pi into 5. So this is what? Path difference formula. X is equal to lambda divided by 2 pi into 5. So we know what is lambda divided by 2 pi, and phi is equal to pi by 3. Why pi by 3? Because angle is given here, phase value is given, phase difference value is 60 degree. So we express that 60 degree in this way also. 180 degree divided by 3 is nothing but 60 degree. 180 degree divided by 3 is 60 degree. So now pi get cancels. Then what is the answer? 0.5 divided by 6. So after simplification, 0.08333 meter. Next, fourth one, calculate the velocity of sound in water in which two waves of length 5 meter and produces 6 beats per second. So this is the solution here. The given values f1 and f2, approximately they are the difference between f1 and f2 is how much it is? 6, and lambda 1 is given, how much it is? 5 meter, and lambda 2 we have to calculate, we have to consider the lambda 2 as 5.12 meter. Okay, the next one, lambda 1 is less than lambda 2. So we know that from the equation, what we come to know here lambda 2 is missing, that is 5.12 meter. Okay, so lambda 2 is given value, lambda 1 is also given. Okay, And now from this what we come to know, lambda 1 is less than lambda 2. Okay, implies f1 is greater than f2. So f1 is greater than what? F2. So here 6 means the 6 beats per second, the frequency difference is given here. So therefore f1 minus f2 is equal to 6. Okay, then v by lambda, we know this relation, v is equal to f into lambda. So if we want to know what is frequency, then v by lambda minus v by lambda. Instead of f1 and f2, what is f? F is nothing but, from this equation, what is f? F is equal to v divided by lambda. Okay, suppose lambda 1 and lambda 2 is given. For f1 it is v by lambda 1, for f2 it is, for f2 v by lambda 2. So substitute the values of these two in the equation, this equation, then v by lambda 1 minus v by lambda 2 is equal to 6. So v is common here, lambda 1 and lambda 2 values are given, that is 5 and 5.12 meter. So substitute the values, is equal to 6. 6 means 6 beat per second. Okay, difference between the two frequencies, how much it is? 6 beats per second. Then after substituting the values and after simplification, then how much we will get? V is equal to 1280 meter per second. Okay, so this is what? This is the velocity of the sound in water. I hope you understood all these problems. Okay, if you need further question and answers from the 15th chapter, please go through this link given below. Thank you.